got 20 million followers on TikTok, then her parents abandoned her.
Hi, my name is Cleo.
Well, hello there,
I'm
Cleo.
possibly the clumsiest girl on earth. Accidents just happen.
Are you TikTok
around me.
famous?
I swear, it's not my fault, but that made me the most famous TikToker now.
That's
Please
okay.
like
As long as she's famous, she's okay.
and subscribe
She can do
because
whatever she
My
wants.
Story Animated will give $1,000 to one lucky person who subscribes in the next 7 days. Tell your friends, your sister, brother, and mom to subscribe now.
Go subscribe,
My parents
guys.
were really wealthy, and they liked their luxury. When I was
Holy.
9 months old, Dad brought a rare vase from Thailand and proudly placed it on the table. 100 blind monks painted this. Took them 2 years. In less
Blind?
than 2 minutes, I'd
That takes
crawled
some
straight
skill.
into the table and toppled it over. I started clapping at the cool smashing sound, but something about Dad's face made me stop. When I started walking,
Well, she's famous now. I hope she repaid him for that. But actually, no. You can't repay that. What was it? 200 monks? Blind monks painted that? You can't repay that.
breaking
She's in big trouble.
Godzilla, destroying
What?
everything in
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I just played it again and Godzilla's here. Okay.
My parents packed away all their precious collector's items, covered the furniture with plastic wrap, and switched to paper cups and plates.
What? Even paper plates? I get it. She was pretending she's Godzilla breaking everything. So then all the parents, not all the parents, just her parents started packing up all the stuff so she can't break them. Even the plates. And fun fact, because they said paper plates, I've been living here for like what? Over a month now. By myself for over a month now anyway. And I still don't have plates. My mom gave me paper plates right when I moved in just so I had something to eat off of. And I'm still eating off them. I did order plates, guys, but they haven't come in yet. But I don't know. I'm just weird about certain things. Like I buy TVs for the house, but not plates.
When I was 5 years old, I caused a disaster of epic proportions. One day, I saw the servants sneaking something into Dad's study. and
Servants
I felt
into the study, man. These people are rich.
really curious. Later that night, I went down to have a look at it. It was just a dumb painting. As I was about to cover it up, I tripped over the cloth and went crashing straight into the painting, ripping a me-shaped hole through the canvas. Oh,
How are you that clumsy? They pack up everything so you can't destroy anything. And then, okay, well, I guess she said now she's 5. I don't know how she was in the last one. But then they bring in something and she's like, oh, look at this. Boom. Destroys it. I guess that's how she's famous. She's clumsy, right? Like, even though her parents think it's a bad thing, it led to something good. Well, we'll find out.
my God. The next day, Dad had invited hundreds of friends to our
Uh-oh.
mansion for the unveiling of the painting. It's such
Uh-oh.
an honor that
And he
the
didn't
great
tell
artist
him?
has let me borrow it. Behold the masterpiece. Holy moly! The artist sued Dad, and he had to pay millions in damages. Luckily, money
Sued? She's about to say, luckily, money's not a problem. Millions of dollars just thrown away. They're rich.
wasn't an issue, but
That was like 5 mil right there. But I'm confused. Isn't the painting his now? Why is she suing? He bought it off her. I don't know.
Dad was still so mad. He thought I wasn't normal. So he whisked me off to the doctor, who did lots of tests and scans and said there was nothing wrong with me. Maybe
Well, she's
she's
just
just
clumsy.
evil then. Maybe she's pretending to
Get out
be
here.
clumsy and destroying our lives for fun. You sound crazy. Our baby is not evil. Your baby is a walking disaster. But then one day, I discovered something that changed my life.
TikTok.
When I was 8, Mom took me to the city for the first
Okay,
time.
never mind.
But we were in a really crowded place, and I slipped away from her. As I looked around, I saw a group of homeless children dancing in the
Oh,
street.
she started dancing
I
on TikTok.
immediately fell in love with the way they gracefully moved their bodies. People
Oh,
were
look at them
giving them
go.
money after their performance, but I only had my lollipop, so I gave it to one of them, and she was happy. From then on, I'd watch YouTube videos and teach myself to dance. Even though I was so clumsy usually, the beat of the music somehow made my body movements really coordinated.
And then she
One
became
day,
TikTok
I
famous, right?
decided to show off my moves to my parents. Mommy, Daddy, look, I'm a dancer. Mom was thrilled, but Dad looked horrified and immediately turned off the music. Good God, how can I unsee that? Don't you ever do that again.
Oh. She starts posting it online and then the dad's like, get away from me. And then he leaves. That's my prediction anyway. Stay tuned to find out. Bad father. You should be proud of her. Well, actually, I shouldn't say anything yet. We don't know what she did.
What do you mean, Daddy? I'm a really good dancer, like Beyonce. Who told you that? Your mirror?
Beyonce's a
Drop
dancer,
this
isn't she a singer?
nonsense. You'll be running my company one day, idiot. Who says she can't do both?
Idiot?
She can take dancing lessons right now and learn about your company when she's older. I say she can't because I pay the bills, and I don't ever want to hear the word dancing in my house again. I was furious. As I was storming off past him, I accidentally tripped and knocked his
Okay.
phone out of his hand.
I was about to say, like, how are you that clumsy? Like, literally every single thing you do, like, oh, look at the glasses here. Oh, but no, accidentally, she said it in sarcasm, so she meant to do it. Let's
Screen
see how
was
mad he gets
smashed
now.
to bits.
Oh, but
I
it doesn't
ran a
matter,
quick
right? Money's not a problem to him, so it doesn't matter.
as he roared. But he was right. He did pay the freaking bills. So I kept learning secretly, but I never mentioned it again.
I like our tube, not YouTube, our tube. Dance off. Do birds fly or float? 420 million views. Quite a bit of views.
Mentioned it again. Everyone thought I'd outgrow my clumsiness, but it just seemed to get worse. And of
Now the
course,
house
in
is
high
on fire.
school, something like this makes you the perfect target for bullies. On my first day in 9th grade,
get TikTok
the
famous
teacher
then.
asked me to collect everyone's notebooks.
Oh, and you
As
probably-
I gingerly
Yep.
walked up with the pile. I tripped. When I started picking them up, I didn't see the teacher kneeling down to help me, and I elbowed him really hard in the eye.
Like, come on. I don't think she has any self-awareness. Like, she's got no clue what's going around. She trips over every single thing, kicks people. That's not a kick, but it hits people, falls into paintings. Like, come on.
Word of my clumsiness spread like wildfire.
And that's how she
People
became
had
TikTok
bets
famous.
on when I'd fall or drop something next.
Okay, this can't be a real story. People are betting on her falling over now? What? And then she posts it on TikTok, goes viral. Oh my gosh, be my friend. Watch what's gonna happen.
Seen with any hot food or drink, everyone started running away like the devil was after them. Needless to say, I didn't have any friends, except this crazy rich jock, Hudson, who'd been acting like my boyfriend since the first time he saw me. One day, I was in the girls' bathroom when he suddenly barged in.
Baby cakes, I have a surprise for you.
He pulled me outside where everyone had already gathered to see his gift. Hundreds of iPhones arranged in a giant heart on the ground.
That's 365 iPhones, babe. One for every day of the year.
I'm speechless. What school is this? I don't think this is a real story. No, but it is a real story. This can't be true.
I'll buy you more when you've smashed all of these.
Another time, he gave me a horse. Hudson, what am I gonna do with it? We're in a city.
But that's the one thing you don't have. And you deserve everything. Now go on, try sitting on it.
Erin, the most popular cheerleader, made a bet out of it, as always. Gather around, guys. New bet starting now. $1,000 if she falls off in the first minute. I was just getting onto the horse when it suddenly flicked its tail and knocked me over. To my horror, I landed in its poop. Erin was howling in triumph as
Where's
cash
the pause
rained on
button?
her.
Where's
Keep
the
up
pause?
good-
This is not real. This is not real. So this guy did this thing with the phones. Then he brought, what was that, a horse or a donkey? I think it was a donkey. Brought the donkey to school. The donkey went to the bathroom. Then the donkey's tail is strong enough. Okay, the tails can't be that strong, can they? To boom, knock her over into the crap. And now this person won money? What's going on?
Work, you stupid klutz. Make me richer. When I tried to get up, everyone suddenly disappeared, including Hudson. That jerk. But then, Erin did something that made me even crazier. She started a freaking dance club at school. While I was reading the dance club poster, I heard Erin behind
Jeez, look
me.
at that angry face.
Seriously? Don't even think about it. I only accept the best, and you can't even walk straight, dummy.
Oh, watch.
Don't
This doesn't even seem like real life anymore. I bet what's gonna happen is she's gonna go viral on TikTok, and then Erin, is that her name? She's gonna be like, oh my gosh, you could join the dance club now.
worry. I'm not interested. At all. Of course, that was a lie. It was my dream to dance with other people, like those kids on the street I'd seen years ago. But I could only
What is this dance?
dance by myself. One afternoon, while I was walking in
Just
our
dance with
garden,
that
I
guy.
tripped over a
No, that's impossible. If you kick the sunflower, it would be the one getting knocked over, not you.
sunflower, and suddenly a splash of water hit my face.
Oh my god, I am so sorry. I didn't see you. I'm Samuel, the new driver.
I looked up to see a gorgeous boy washing our cars with a garden hose, and he was shirtless. As he helped me up, I couldn't help wondering how hard his abs were. I stumbled on purpose, and my palms accidentally landed on his abs, harder than a rock.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be? Without another word, I ran off to my room. A few hours later, I was dancing away when I caught Samuel watching me through the window. How long have you been standing there?
Creep.
You dropped your necklace.
Oh
I
my.
just came to return it. But you were so great, I was mesmerized.
I swear his compliment had my stomach breakdancing. I started hanging out with him after that day, and it felt good to have a friend who knew my little secret. But the universe kept teasing me. Erin started dancing on TikTok and got 1 million followers in a week. Samuel kept encouraging me to make my own account. I bet you're gonna have 1 million followers in just one day. My dad won't like it. He doesn't get me. But from then on, I started filming myself
No. That's not TikTok, man. That's YouTube. You can't have your phone like this, man. You gotta have it like this.
whenever I danced in my room. Maybe someday Dad would come around. One evening, Dad took me to a company dinner and officially introduced me as the future CEO. Everyone raised a toast to it, but it just didn't feel right.
And she
As
fell
I
over.
made my way to the front for a
Yep,
speech,
she fell over.
my dress got caught on something and ripped, exposing my underwear. Everyone in the room started laughing quietly, and
This
I
isn't
could
a real
see
story.
Dad's
It can't be.
furious face. I ran out as fast as I could to the car. Samuel
You
looked
can't
at
be
my
that clumsy, man.
tear-stained face with concern. Are you okay, ma'am? I'm sure lots of people think I have the perfect life as a rich heiress, but I want things that money can't buy. I want to do what I love.
She wants
I want
that
to make my
TikTok
parents
fame.
proud, and I just want to be normal. To make me feel better, Samuel took me to a dance club. I closed my eyes and just started dancing.
Dance
Minutes
it out.
later, I'd forgotten everything because I was in my happy
And someone
place.
recorded
When
her.
I opened my eyes, I saw
Post on
Samuel
TikTok.
looking at me, and my heartbeat raced.
Ma'am, you're a goddess. I could watch you all day.
Suddenly, I pulled him in close. It's not ma'am, it's Cleo. Just then, I got a call from my dad yelling at me to come home immediately.
Your behavior is unacceptable, but I'll forgive you on one condition. Date the son of my biggest investor, at least for 6 months.
I thought about Samuel, but I knew Dad wasn't really giving me a choice. So I agreed. The next day, when he introduced me to his investor's son, my jaw
Was it Samuel?
dropped open. Hudson?
Baby
Oh,
cakes.
no.
Did you know about this?
Duh, I've always known who you are. You're not just hot. Your parents are as rich as mine.
That very night, I was invited to dinner by his parents, and Dad had a list of instructions for me.
Don't disappoint them, or else I'm going to lose billions. Think before you even
Billions?
breathe, Cleo. And no cursing. They hate that.
Unfortunately, thinking wasn't gonna help. Hudson had the scariest parents in the world. They were watching my every move. It was so nerve-wracking.
Are these rich people
I got
scary
clumsier
and
by the
mean or what?
second. I kept dropping my fork, and when I tried to pass his mom the water,
No!
the jug slipped
It
from
did
my
not. It
hand.
didn't.
But
No.
then the unthinkable happened.
You spit
I
the soup
dropped some
on your
soup
face.
on my dress and excused myself for the bathroom. As
You can't,
soon as
man.
I got
You can't. Now what happens?
up, I hit my pinky toe on the edge of the table. Holy piece of stupid They looked at me like I'd just killed their whole neighborhood.
This is
I
not
was
real.
sure Hudson wouldn't want anything to do with me after that dinner, but Dad would be raging mad when he found out. But
This
I
is not
actually
real. She just did 20 things in 1 second at the dinner table. I can't even remember everything. There's so much. She spilled the water or something, water jug. She spilled the soup onto her. Or was it soup? Or was that a different time? I don't even know. She does too much. Pinky toe's gone. Slammed into the... I don't know.
didn't care. The next day at school, I was really surprised when Hudson walked over to me and put his arm around my waist.
Oh my
Baby
goodness.
cakes? I don't care if my parents think you're a stupid klutz. You're too beautiful for anyone else. I have a grand gift to make you feel better.
He pushed a bunch of car keys into my hand.
20 sports cars for you, babe.
20 freaking cars? But I didn't even know how to drive. He gave the stupidest gifts ever. Just then, he kissed me and I pushed him away. I'm sorry, Hudson, but I can't force myself to like you. I like someone else. Also, you're really obnoxious. And with that, I threw the car keys
Busted.
at him and walked away. Of course, Hudson's parents backed out from the deal, and Dad went
Uh-oh.
psycho. I told him what a jerk Hudson was, but he didn't care.
He doesn't care, man. He's only in it for the money. See, the title. I got 20 million TikTok and parents abandoned me. I think he was gonna abandon her anyway, no matter what happened. He just doesn't like her. He just likes the money, man. Like, poor girl.
Married me, didn't she? It's actually because of that poor driver, isn't it? Well, I sent him back to his country and I told him to stay away from you, if he knows what's good for him.
I was shocked, and then I was furious. That's it. Keep your stupid house and your stupid company to your stupid self. I'm not giving up on anything for you now.
How dare you talk to me like that?
And
She's
now-
right. I'm not watching
going,
you bully
"Ooh."
her anymore either. Dad
Wait a second. Parents abandoned. I think it's the dad abandoning. The mom likes her. I don't know.
immediately kicked us both out of his mansion and cut off all our allowances. But Mom wasn't sorry at all and said she'd rather be poor than with him. We moved to my late grandparents' house. Luckily, I still had the horse and iPhones Hudson gave me,
This isn't real. Okay, so it was a horse. I thought it was a donkey.
them all off to give us a head start. And I made my own account and
I was wrong. She didn't get into the dance club, but she got 20 million followers on TikTok. And so I'm guessing she got some brand deals. Now her and her mom are good to go. Maybe. But it says parents abandoned. They're kind of clickbaiting in that title there. And I guess I'm going to have to clickbait you guys too.
uploaded my saved videos. To my surprise, I got 2 million followers
how long?
over the weekend.
No, you
Aaron
did!
was
You did not, man! First of all, this lady gets 1 million a week at the same school. Then the other lady at the same school gets 2.4 million weekend? 2 days? I swear these are real stories, just animated, are they not? I don't know, man.
smoking red. Next day at school, she came to me and said, "How is this possible? I can twerk and throw it back better than you." I guess my followers
Not
just
the throw
disagree
it
with
back.
you, Aaron. Fine, let's dance to the same song. And whoever has more likes in 1 hour wins. Loser pays $50,000 and drops out of school. Challenge accepted. We did the dance, and I won by 100,000 likes. Aaron's account was suddenly deleted, and I never saw her again. Mom encouraged me to do more videos, and I reached 20 million followers in just 4
We're gonna
months.
search her up after
She
this. Stay
also
tuned.
started joining me, and I was mind blown by her moves. So that's where I got my talent. 2 years
Like
later,
father-
we started to dance
I was about to say like father like daughter, but no, it's like mother like daughter. No, that I don't.
taught little kids how to dance and to chase their dreams. And this seemed just right. But there was something missing from my life. Until one day,
It's that guy.
a handsome guy entered my studio.
Oh, is it
and
the same
when
guy?
he took off his shades, I swear
Oh, the
I
love
almost
story.
fainted. Can I get an autograph? I can give you more than that, Samuel.
Holy.
We went out and sparks flew. Sam was charming,
Literally.
kind, and simple. Even my mom loved him. We started dating and even danced together for some videos. My fans went crazy when we finally got married, and they adored the heck out of our clumsy baby boy.
How old is she now? We're searching her up. I don't think this is a real story, man. Maybe they used a fake name and this was a real story, but let's go. It showed her account name. Hold on. Cleopatra 101. Cleo? Oh my gosh. Nah, I think somebody just made it as a joke, like to try and get followers because they put that name in. Yeah, because in this one, it doesn't have a period after the Patra. 48K though. Oh, it's all clips from the thing. Did you just have a fan page for a character from a story animated? What? This doesn't have 22 million followers. Hey, just spoil it for me. I'm watching. Why would you search this up without watching the whole thing? Okay, I guess it's made up story. I thought they were real stories. Like when I search up real life animation stories, this is the person that we just watched. All their videos show up. I swear there's other accounts. Why aren't they showing up? That like actually do real ones. Like somebody tells them the story and then they like animate it. This is the one. The purpose of this channel is to give people the opportunity to share their story about heartbreaks, blah, 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 blah. And then they animate it. Okay. So there is one that does that, but the other one I guess must be fake. I don't know. But anyway, this was actually a pretty fun video because that was a pretty entertaining story actually. So that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to slap that like button. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!